I'm a sucker for that old school stuff. Exit through the gift shop. Another Waymo. A massive city. There's Wonder Woman. Robin Williams. 11 p.m.
They have burned down at one point or another. Movie Jurassic Park.
Wow. Well, welcome back everybody. It would appear we're going on vacation. So we have made our way to the airport. Gonna get some lunch, dinner, or whatever before we go. Sure, I had to go get a bank loan to pay for that, or maybe Jenny will pay for that. You buying lunch? I'll pay for it, apparently. See you when we get on the plane. We got our bags. Yes, we're in Los Angeles, California for vacation, trying to find our shuttle to go get our car. What a massive city. That's what we were looking at outside our hotel.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of palm trees now. Oh, look how tall and skinny they are. They certainly don't look like they do in the movies. I don't know. That's a different place for your pens. Trying to get off at 63.
Those mountains are huge.
I know it.
That's something I want to climb.
Say what?
That's something I want to climb.
Well, we want like that has the Hollywood sign on it, but
Actually? Oh,
yeah.
It's on one of those big hills. It is on one of those
yeah,
big
it's
hills.
on. Yeah. Sherman Oaks Galleria. Okay, so we keep right. So once we get on this is actually Ventura Freeway.
Look at that.
We're in Burbank, Al. Burbank city limits. Buena Vista Street. And then we're going to turn right onto Valco Drive. And then you're only going like 90 meters, I think. And then onto West Riverside Drive. Now we have time, so I don't know. 500 meters left onto Warner Boulevard, but I guess we could just take a little drive around.
All right, good morning, y'all. That's right, we are in Los Angeles, California on vacation, and this is day one. Got in last night. First up this morning, look what we found. Yeah, a Sinclair gas station. You do not see them everywhere. Not only that, you look across the street, there's a car wash. Old school car wash sign. We're getting ready to go to Warner Brothers Studios for a tour, but we saw this place, it had to stop, because you know I'm a sucker for that old school stuff. Let's get moving. We have just made our way to Warner Brothers Studios. Here's Wonder Woman. Bigger than I thought she was. Who are these two? This is where we're hanging out before we go on the tour.
Yes. Okay. One. Yes. I still got stuff. If you're on, like, just be honest with me. I'll share stuff. What else we got? Any classic fans? Casablanca, My Fair Lady, stuff like that. All right, cool. We got a little bit of everything around here. All right, cool. So I'll just give a good old tour. Welcome to our very first backlot of the day. This backlot is called Park Place. We call it Park Place for two reasons. One, we park our carts here, and two, there's a park here. So we're pretty honest with our naming conventions. This area was all built in the 1930s, and so these buildings have been here since. Most of the buildings you guys are going to see here today have burned down at one point or another, but the only building that has not burned down in our entire 102-year history is this brick building in front of us. But I'll talk about that one in just a second. Now, through these buildings on our left-hand side, you can see how thin they are. Have a lot. That was made by the Warner Brothers. Back in the 1930s, they moved in 1928 and started building out the lot. We had one here before that, but this is the first one they actually constructed under the name Warner Brothers. This building was used in a movie called Ocean's 13. In Ocean's 13, George Clooney would attend this casino quite a bit. This is Al Pacino's casino from that movie. And it was a big Chinese casino. All of this was converted into Fremont Street in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Strip was right here in Burbank. Comes out of this building on this corner right here. This is his hair salon where he wakes up as a sleeper cell. Now down here is New York City. Now this is Hennessy Street. Hennessy Street was also built in the 1930s because the Warner Brothers, they kind of pioneered the genre of movie that is gangster films. Our biggest gangster film is a movie called Angels with Dirty Faces, and that kind of put us on the map in creating this new genre. Now, this whole section was built in the 1930s, but was rebuilt and redecorated in the 1980s for a movie called Annie. Now, Annie is about a redheaded orphan who gets adopted by a very wealthy family in New York City. And on our right-hand side is Annie's very first orphanage. Now, what's crazy is, a couple years later, they decide to remake Annie. So, they're not going to use the same building twice. They're going to move one door to the left. So this is Annie's second orphanage, right next door. Now, does anyone want to take a guess on where her third one is? To the left. This is 15 years of Annie's history right here in New York City, all right next door to one another, and we couldn't tell the difference. In Annie's second orphanage, Tom Cruise, in a movie called Minority Report, jumps on the back of a police officer on a jetpack. Now, this is where Monica and Rachel kind of look at Mr. Van Dyke right down here, trying to get him on a date with Rachel, begging Monica to ask for her. Right next door, this is from Steven Spielberg's movie AI, Artificial Intelligence. This is the only practical set with multiple stories in it. Every other practical set we're going to see today has no second or third stories. It's just one floor. So they have room for lighting equipment and sound equipment. On our right-hand side is the shot from the movie Gremlins. In Gremlins, the father walks down the alleyway in front of us and purchases the first Mogwai here on the right side, or Gremlin. This same staircase is the staircase where Rory and Jess go on their first date in Gilmore Girls. This is where the subway station is. They walk down the same steps to go to the subway. Now, down in front of us is the actual alleyway of 10 Min Alley. Very young Christian Bale comes dancing down the staircase on our right-hand side for the Newsies movie that Disney made back in the day. This is also where a lot of riots start in Gotham City. So in Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, specifically in Batman Forever, Val Kilmer dives off that back building back there, saving Robin from a bunch of neon gang members right here while he pretends to be Batman. Prince did his cover art for the album Purple Rain down this alleyway as well. He parked his motorcycle right up there. And on the same fire escape is a red door, and that's the exit stage left door that the lady is walking out of. Beyond that, the Rat Pack used this quite a bit, so Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin went down this alleyway quite a bit. And also my favorite thing to film down here is probably the most romantic kiss in cinema history. The upside down kiss between Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst came out of that alleyway. Now, that is a very fun story to tell, because, if you believe me, that kiss took 1 week to film. 1 week to film one kiss? Are you kidding me? It feels the most real. It feels the most real because, in all honesty, it is real. Everything around us is alive and taken care of by our greens department every single day. They trim the trees, they water the plants, they make sure it stays alive. Now, we're going to go inside what we call a practical set. I know it looks creepy, but it's meant to look that way, and we're going to hop inside right now. Alright, folks, welcome to our first practical set. You see how much room there is in here? Now, this driveway we're currently walking down. We've seen in the show called Gilmore Girls. This is where Lauren gets a deer in her Jeep. And this is also where we helped finish the movie Jurassic Park. You see, in Jurassic Park, where this golf cart is right here, this is where the T-Rex was. Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern were in their Jeep Wrangler about right here. And the T-Rex chased them up and down this road. As many times as they needed to the film. So in the movie, they're driving out of Jurassic Park. It looks like they're going.
Yeah.
But in reality, there's a house back here.
Be good for a horror movie, wouldn't it?
This is Yellow's house.
Is it?
In Gilmore Girls.
This one right here?
This house right here was originally built for a movie called Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia covered this house in fake spider webs. I'll never come in the shade over here, it's hot. In Arachnophobia, they covered this with those fake spider webs.
Wow.
Now all of these houses you see here are all facades on the outside, but the inside's all TV shows and movies. Inside of every single house you see here is corporate office space. Every single building is its own TV show and or movie production office. On our left-hand side, Building 185 is the production office for a show called The Sex Lives of College Girls. Right here on the left-hand side, head written by one of the stars of the show The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Now, even that garage back there is actually just a conference room. There's a big long table.
You'll see Midwestern on a lot of television shows. In fact, it was turned into all of Stars Hollow for the hit series Gilmore Girls. Now, it doesn't snow much here in Southern California, unless the art department brings it in by the truckload.
This is our famous gazebo. This is, like she said, Stars Hollow. This is Riverwood from Pretty Little Liars. This is a bunker in a show called Fallout Season 2. This was a post-apocalyptic world. They made this what they call a vault in Fallout. This is East Texas, where Sheldon went to college. This is also from a movie called Norbit, starring Eddie Murphy. I've had a lot of people asking about Norbit recently, and a church was used in Norbit behind us. It was also used in the Annabelle movies. Of course, this whole area was Stars Hall, like I said, but they're currently setting up for a new show in here. This new show stars a man named Steve Carell, and is the Untitled College Project. We don't have a name for it yet, but Disney's been in here filming it for quite a while. Now, we have 110 acres here on the lot, which means we need our own fire department, which we have here on the left-hand side. This is the WBFD, Warner Brothers Fire Department, and 14 and 12 are the original sound stages. So 14 and 12 are the first two. The second two are 10 and 11 that we're about to pass. 14 is currently being set up for that college project. You can see a house inside of there. We have a talk show currently here on the lot. Her name is Jennifer Hudson. She's the host of that talk show. Jennifer Hudson is the youngest EGOT winner of all time. She's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony before anyone else has in their life at the youngest age. So she has a very own talk show here. And on our left-hand side, we're going to be passing her basically office. We'll see in just a second. Now, her offices are right here on the left-hand side. This is where they work. This is where they write questions, they plan, they do bits, they make the games that audience members are going to play. And then what they'll do is they will take a cart with the talent down to stage 3 right there. And in that stage is where she films the actual show. Her whole stage is 3 stages put together. So 1, 2, and 3 are all for the Jennifer Hudson show. It is such a big show, and if you ever want to be a part of it, it's completely free. It's on a website called oneiota.com. The number 1, IOTA.com. You can go on sitcoms, you can go on game shows, talk shows, go see movie premieres in LA or New York City. They're all free and they're all lottery based. Empty warehouse. We can control every aspect of a TV show or movie. You guys on tour is about the mountain in front of us. This mountain is the one we saw peeking through the jungle. And when we turn against this mountain, there is a rock formation that I'm going to point out to you guys in just a second. Come on down. So there's a second hump of this mountain. So there's the first hump, second hump. To the left of the wires there, that is a rock formation. It's a big stripe right there. That is the original Bat Cave from the 1966 Batman and Robin TV show. We would zoom in on that rock formation, and that would be the outside of his Batcave. The inside of the Batcave was at stage 15. I always thought that was cool. We're using everything around us. We did a horror movie here called Maxine, where Mia Goth plays 17 and 19. Those very drama-filled live shows happen right here on our lot. Those are interesting days to get toured because a lot of people come in and are crying. It's really hard to navigate. Now I'm gonna start heading off to our drop-off point, but I'll still talk to you guys while on the way there. On the right hand side of stage 16 is the tallest soundstage in North America. It's 98 feet tall. They actually hand cranked this building off the ground in the 1930s and built from the bottom down because they believed they would get back to production faster. It's currently home to Abbott Elementary. You can see the elementary school on the inside. Stage 21 and 22 are being used for our new show called The Pit. They just got renewed for their second season, and now I was not a hospital drama guy before the show turned on. And when I started watching it, I fell in love. I love the show very, very much. It's a new hyperfixation of mine. It's really fun and really cool. Inside 22 is an entire hospital. The entire hospital for the entire show is inside 22. The waiting room is in 21. So the patients will wait in 21, film them there, and then they walk across the street and go into the hospital right next door. Show. Sound Space 26, the 2.5 Men Legacy Stage. This is where that entire sitcom was shot. It's currently being used for a show called All American, and also The Comeback Season 3. Now, stage 48 is our drop-off point here. I'll get you there in just a moment. Some information on stage 48. It has the Friends Couch, the Cafe Burt set in there. It has the Big Bang Theory set in there. You can sit on a Sheldon spot if you really want. You want a green screen where you can ride a broomstick or the Bat Pod from the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. You can even try some ADR out like Tobey Maguire did in Spider-Man 1 in that building. After that, you will take a shuttle to Action and Magic. And in Action and Magic, you will see the Batmobiles.
Hi, how many?
That looks weird, eh? Well, guys, that's going to do it for the tour of Warner Brothers. It was $75 per person. Well worth it. Well worth it. Exit through the gift shop. Luke's Diner. So we just left the Warner Brothers studio where we went on that tour, which is, like I said, well worth it, 75 bucks. We're on our way down to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Ella come across this crumble cookie. So we're currently sitting in the front car carving up some cookies. I'm thinking this just might be lunch, but in a minute we're gonna head down to the Walk of Fame and find a place to park and see what's happening there.
Not my favorite.
Well, I don't think it'll be to get to the hotel, but I'm sure by the time we go downtown, I think that stuff will be big enough. Great white hut.
House in April.
It's a little
Hollywood and Vine. Sunset Boulevard. Well, we have made our way down to the Hollywood Boulevard. One thing I will say is not near as clean as I was expecting or hoping. Trying to figure out if I know some people. I don't really know many of them. Just seen Rock Hudson. But we're going to stroll on down here, see what's going on, and see if anything catches our attention. Everybody knows Jerry Lewis. Who else we have here?
Oh, Frankie Valli and Four Seasons.
Otis Redding.
Oh, Champion. Freaks and Betty Lou. Those ones must be ones out of Rudolph Valentino, huh?
Who's that?
Rudolph Valentino, is that not the...
He's an actor.
Huh?
Look at that. Green Day.
Oh, yeah. Loretta Swit, she was from MASH, wasn't she?
Yep. Yep. Alright, so we are at Hollywood and Argyle. We're going to cross here. Yeah, let's go up.
Yeah, it is. Those are special. Everett.
Not a whole lot of people out here today. I was expecting more.
Jennifer Lopez. Probably.
Yeah.
Winslet.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Jennifer Hudson. Diane Ladd.
Look up. Huh?
She's from...
What?
Just kept record. Look at Ella. Nobody driving that car. That's a Waymo.
Oh, you know what? I bet you can look and see where it's at.
Who?
Jackie Gleason.
Jackie Gleason.
I don't know like half these people.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Ah, somebody has to book. Let's go, girls.
6925. I don't think we might not have even come this far. My mom did. Alec Baldwin. What are you trying to look for? Oh, Queen.
There you go. You never back. My phone's at 1%.
Cards
always.
and coffee.
Pardon? Howie
Coffee.
Mandel. Rodney Dangerfield.
Chris Farley. Hank Williams.
Should've went in there.
You have to walk back
that?
this way, Al.
They're the three leading main characters in whatever like it's called. Only Murders in the Building.
Abbott Costello.
Yep.
Brian.
Irene Dunn and Robert.
It was years ago that I came with my parents, my mom and my sister, and it wasn't anything to that.
No.
That might be just like done, right?
Yeah.
Not to see it, but
What are we looking for?
No. You'll
Double cheese.
it's COVID. Well, recent.
Pásele frutas, mango. Vale, aquí es mango.
Motley Crue.
Brush.
Stevie. Yeah. Fred Astaire.
Maybe some guys.
It scared me.
All in one. Where is it?
Quick little 500 to 700 real quick. In about an hour.
Oh, hang on.
That is cool.
Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I think it's right there, Jenny. It's right. Think so?
We're only 125 away. We might as well go
Yeah,
now.
we'll just hustle up there. Burt Reynolds. I'm gonna say this is pretty much a circus down here. Buddy Hackett. All kinds of stars here. Some you know, most you don't. But we're about to cross over to the old Man's Chinese Theater, right next to the Hard Rock Cafe. A little noisy. There it is. Well, it's behind that bus. We'll go over there in just a second. Another Waymo. There's just so much to see down here. There's so much going on, you're missing half of it.
hoodies on sale today. You won't find deals like this anywhere else.
You want this one?
Robin, oh yeah.
Robin Williams.
Got it.
All kinds of things to buy in here. Maybe we should rent one of these. No. Won't be caught dead in a Cybertruck. No. Found something they want back here. Hang on.
I'm sorry, it is Joanne Woodward. Place. Oof, that's fancy ass.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
What's this one? This ain't it.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I
it
do
is.
believe it is. I don't know.
You basically look at that.
3.3 kilometers to Observatory Road.
Okay.
She looks bitchy. She's probably not nice to her dog either. His face. Dog, whatever. Doesn't deserve that dog. Camping out there? You don't see people with big dogs here. They all have little weenie dogs. Purse dogs.
Now we have 96 photos in our California trip camera roll, Mom, and I don't even have the one from Dad yet.
We're looking for Observatory Road and we're right on it when we get to it.
There's a living here.
No.
All the people going by your house, all hours.
I wouldn't want to live in a place like this, honestly.
Look at that park.
Imagine how many people have been killed in there.
A couple.
Imagine how many people have been killed where we just were.
Yeah. All kinds of circus shit going on there.
Okay, so it says here observatory traffic. Park and hike. Paid parking near the observatory. 1 mile hike to the observatory. What do you want to do?
I ain't fucking walking.
Okie doke. Now look at the parking stuff here, honey.
Yeah, put your
We're going
phone
up
away.
into the observatory here, so.
Oh,
Jesus.
I don't think I'd be walking up here.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Is that a guy?
I think, but don't quote me.
I was about to say, I thought that was a girl. Because I want a Polaroid of the Hollywood sign.
Oh my god, this is freaky as f.
Yup, it is. I mean,
You
it's
guys
not
are
that
making me edit out, you swear, edit out, you swear.
Whatever. They say what it say. My wife has a potty now.
bad.
Oh my god, what the actual.
What the heck is this?
Ella,
Oh
Ella.
my god.
I like this.
I don't.
Why?
It's creepy.
Yeah, and you wanted to walk up here?
It's less creepy than walking. Oh, there, it's up there. Look how far it is over
Oh
there.
my god.
I won't try to watch where I'm going here.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
please.
deeply apologize.
Oh yeah, way up there, eh?
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
apologize.
look over there,
What?
over the edge.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but this looks like a scene in a movie where a clown is about to jump out.
It looks
Onto
like
the
where
car.
somebody's gonna roll down
I'm waiting for like a Pennywise to jump out.
the. Okay, we could have seen the Hollywood sign from somewhere else.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Okay, do you have to videotape while you're doing this, Kiva?
So we just left Hollywood Boulevard, which in all honesty, if you see one block of it, you really don't need to see the rest. It's cool to go once. I don't think you really need to go back, but that's just my opinion. We just left there. We're going to go to the Griffith Observatory. We made it almost to the top. None of us knew that the road was like it was, windy and hilly and up and down, and nevertheless, we had to cancel. Had to turn around and come back down. It's all good though. Nobody's fault. Actually, she's looking to try and find another place to see the Hollywood sign without having to climb a mountain.
Okay, well, we didn't know how high up it was.
She told me to keep 2 hands on the wheel.
The whole time.
Well, that's going to do it for day 1 here in California. Guess you have to come back next time to see what's going on tomorrow. That didn't make any sense.
You're gonna have to check back in tomorrow to see what we're doing.
See you on the next one.